Well, good evening, everybody. It's Dan Macon, February 25th, 2021. Talk a little bit about our pasture lambing strategy here. This is the same ewe that I took a video of this morning. She had just delivered those twins. And she probably hasn't moved 10 yards from the spot where she delivered them. So one of the things that we do during lambing is usually use much larger paddocks than we would use the rest of the year. And part of that is so that the sheep have a chance to get off by themselves to deliver their lambs. And that isolation really helps them with the bonding process. So that's one thing that we do. This paddock here, I'll kind of spin around, is about 10 acres, and they'll come out of this paddock on Saturday morning. There's 104 adult sheep in here, and so it's a pretty good sized paddock for them. One of the other things that we'll do, though, is keep a really careful eye on the weather, even more so than the rest of the year. And if we think we're going into a cold, wet period, we might move these guys tonight or even this morning, based on the amount of feed here. And what we find is if there's enough feed that the ewe can stay close to her lambing bed and fill up her rumen, then that bonding process works well. If it's going to be cold and wet and that ewe's got to walk a little further to get some feed, we increase the likelihood that those lambs will get chilled. And even a good mom in wet, windy conditions, if she's got to go away from her new lambs to get enough grazing, that can be problematic. So, you know, we're getting a couple of extra days out of this paddock because the weather's been clear and warm and dry. But if had it been raining this week, we'd have moved these guys. We're going to talk more about this at our lambing school in about 2 weeks. It's full, but we will post videos from that, and I hope you'll stay tuned for that. Thanks. And this is what I'm looking for fraternal behavior. This ewe could care less about me. She's more concerned about the lambs, and so she's come right up with them. She may even try to headbutt me if I get down there close to her, so she's a good mom.